What's up guys, I hope you're all doing well. In this video I'm going to do a breakdown and show you how I took this trade today, the 13th of October 2021 on GU for 9.8 R&R. Let's jump into it. Okay, we're starting on the 4 hour and I'm going to drag your attention to a few things. Make notes. I'm going to try to do this quick and not talk too slow, but do it quickly and effectively. So we have our highest high and our lowest low on the 4 hour that broke major structure. So there's the major structure, and that is a swing point that broke structure. On the daily, you'll also see that that is main leg that broke structure towards the downside. But we're not too much concerned with the 4 hour right now. We just need to see this. So first of all, I then place a tool on this to see where we are within that range. So for all of you that know and understand premium and discount, everything below the red line is our discount, and everything above it is premium. So we have discount down here and we have a premium market up there. Just in short, discount cheaper, um, premium more expensive. So everything below the red line is cheaper than everything above the red line. Um, simple concept of premium and discount, but not too much on that. So we're always moving from discount to premium, from premium to discount. So just keep that in mind. So Monday, Monday happened, and we had price tap into the high, into the premium area, swept the lows over there, the highs, and then started breaking towards the downside. So we'll be looking at this price action in just a bit, and then we will be dissecting it a bit more on the lower time frames. We need to note a few things first. We have this order block over here, which for me is a valid strong zone, strong order block where I expect price to return to. So I'm expecting price to eventually tap into this area. We have a full body candle, we have imbalance on the left, and we have a strong structure break towards the downside. We filled some of the imbalance already that we can see over here, but I do think we can still see price come a bit higher and tap into this order block. So that is the main idea for me for this week. So on Monday we did tap into it. We then sold off and we had some trades, which was very nice. But then today we saw price action giving us clear signals to take longs up into this area again, or at least start to take the longs for the journey towards the upside. So next up will be on the 1 hour. 1 hour has been really instrumental in this trading, and it's the time frame where most of the trades was planned from. So if we're just going to use the replay mode just to get things clear. So the day started out, this is 10 o'clock. I noted that we have this order block, and I'm going to just place a line on there. So we have that order block, and then we created these lows as well. So those that have followed my trading for some time, this is very important for me because I like to see full body candles, impulse leg outs, and the imbalance left behind. So we have our imbalance. We also created this liquidity low, which is very important. More on that shared in the community. But we have then a potential area where price can return to. So this is the 1 hour. So we've identified the area where we would want to see price react off. Nice impulsive move towards the downside. We've been failing to make lower lows. You can see price has been failing to make lower lows. We've been finding support in this area. So potentially if price is not going to go anywhere lower, we're potentially going higher. So then I need to mark out where is all the liquidity on the higher time frames. We have this high. That is the most recent liquidity. So we made that target. So we took another long in this area, but that is beside the point. Well, let me jump into that in just a bit. Okay, so let's just jump quickly in the whole trade before we go into this trade. So we swept the liquidity in this area, and now we know that price is potentially going to come down eventually, and we have our area where I want to see price react off to take the long. So the idea is for price to come down into this area and then move up into that area. So one tip that I need to tell you guys before we go any further is that when you have a zone like this, you need to have specific criteria for what you want to see in that area um, before you take a trade. You don't always need to wait for a certain candle to be reached or certain zone. If you see price action develop in a zone just above your entry, then you can have rules that allows you to still take that trade. And that's very important because a lot of people messaging me today and say they had the same idea but they missed the trade. Why did I take this trade? And in this video I'm going to show you exactly why I did take that trade, and I hope that does make sense to you. So after we've swept this high, we created this area now has been tested, it has been mitigated, so we're done with that. But now we've created new liquidity high. So we always know that there's liquidity above previous highs. So now the scenario has been set, and now we just need to wait for price to deliver. We can look at around 3 o'clock, around New York Open, let's say 3 o'clock my time, GMT plus 2, we can expect price to start behaving and reacting. So this happened around 2:30. Then when the news came out, FOMC news or some speech, I think there's 2:30. We can see the price pushed down, but up on the 15 minutes again. So we see price push all the way down into this area. And now you may ask, why not the 15 minutes order block? Why not price? Why don't price go any lower than that? Well, it could. Price could have gone lower, but I like to blend higher time frame areas with lower time frame areas. So I had this zone. So I had the imbalance over there in aligning with the 1 hour order block. So for me, it's all about creating a tight zone, creating an area where I see price tapping into to have accuracy more than getting in at the bottom or the top. So we had that area now in the middle, almost in the middle of this imbalance zone, tapping the 1 hour order block, which is this black line, and giving us then potentially an entry. So price pushed all the way down. I went down to the 2 minute time frame and I identified price action. So noted that there we have a most recent high. So this high needs to be broken before we can look for any trades. Otherwise, price is most probably just going to be tapping, just continuing towards the downside. Over there, we had a very strong break towards the upside. When I saw this, immediately I looked at this level and see that this black full body candle, that potentially this could now be an entry place where we can place an entry for price to return to and then continue up higher. Now we have the confluences that price has tapped into the imbalance and we tapped the 1 hour order block. So there's already two higher time frame confluences in this area for us to take a long trade. Entry at that level, stop loss just below the low was about 6 pips, and then the take profit is at the highs was 48 pips, where we take profits just for where price will be drawn to reach to. For those following me for a long time, I like to use the coffee mug because I like coffee, and that is where we want to see price reach into. So yes, we want to see price tap into this trade, tap us into the trade, and then start to push towards the upside. And that is then this trade. It was a very nice quick trade for 45 minutes, and we reached take profit. So higher time frame view in mind, higher time frame bias, and then we just take the long towards the upside. Looking quickly at London session. So we had a quick, there was so many opportunities. We had this shorting opportunity over here where we had an order block, Frankfurt open, tapped into that area after we had this strong structure break towards the downside, giving us a trade in there. We have this 5 minute buy zone in here, and then at London open, exactly London open there, we saw price dip into this area, quickly sweep the lows over there, and this was then we've been an aggressive entry with a stop loss below the zone and take profit at the previous highs, which is to the left that we've marked out previously. So those are the two trades that I took today. It was absolutely wonderful. There's only two trades, no other trades. Waited patiently for them. They played out. We secured the bag, and we are ready for tomorrow. So, important things to remember is that have your higher time frame bias in mind and trade from 1 hour points of interest. Base your trades off of 1 hour areas. That will increase your probability so much. And it's very important to not take subpar trades because it's important to build your consistency, build your bottom line. The more you take consistent trades, build the capital, build your confidence, have a balanced confidence. Do not be overconfident or lacking confidence, but build that consistent, balanced confidence. That's what it's about. That's the first step in building a proper mindset for trading. And that is it. So combined 8R and 10R. So 18R for today, risking 0.5% on a trade. It has been a good day. Guys, I hope you all understood this, got something from it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. See you all in the next one.